Howdy do guys, I'm back again, and no, I'm not on fire. I have my jam roly-poly with me, which is getting me by this morning. I'm in need of coffee, and we are on to the second video of the day, aren't we, treating you? And for this one, we are going to go into the best and greatest tactic in the world. No, this is just a tribute. So, this tactic, this is my go-to. This is what I play 90% of the time. This is what I'll go to as soon as I start the game, and unless I need to change one of my other ones on my D-pad tactics, this is how I'll play. I think it's a fantastic tactic. I was playing 4-4-2 for a bit, which won at life. That seems to have fell off a little bit. It held me up. 4-2-2 I've loved in the past. Tweaked two little things, but I've got to say, guys, before we go into this, your team, as daft as this sounds, right, your team matters, you know, and just a change of one player can absolutely change your team. And I'll roll us a bit, obviously you know when a player's better, but when a player's better, you just know. And we're going to introduce you to that guy. You'll have seen him in the last video anyway. So let's change the mentality. We'll go to our 4-2-2. Let's just go to where we are. So this is how we set up in game. We're just going to give you a quick rundown. So Roussillon, absolutely fantastic for a free card. I can't fault the guy. Lacroix, I played him without a chem. I pulled him tradable, and I weren't too sure at first, and then I banged a shadow. People go, oh, chemistry styles don't work. I put a shadow on him, different card, just absolutely different card. Worldy. Tapsoba, for his price, absolutely unreal. What a machine. This guy. Now I've got Aaron Wan-Bissaka that I pulled untradeable. This guy, who is this guy? There is nothing this guy cannot do. Honestly, this side, I mean, this side's good. This side is absolutely unreal. And then people say, oh, keepers don't work. Lies. Van der Sar is the best keeper in the game, hands down. Neuer, I've used his other cards. I was using Edison before this. I had Diaz in the back line and Wan-Bissaka here. I've gone full Bundes now, apart from my two icons. I've got no coins left, as you can see. They all went on this guy. I've got untradeable, but you know, this back line has changed things. Neuer in the net has been unbelievable. Unbelievable, as Neville would say. Let's just check we are recording as well, because that would be silly, wouldn't it? But the two, Bailey, can't say much on him. He's all right. He does a job. When I had him out wide, and just out wide, or as my wide cam, as we play in 4-2-2, I didn't notice him. When I changed one of my, on both of these to be fair, but especially with Bailey, when I changed the mentality of them on my tactics, different player, absolutely different player. The two stand out. I mean, I love Kenny Dalglish. He's just funny. His passing's absolutely dog, but when he gets on that ball, he's just special. But these two, Kimmich, pulled him untradeable out of the 85 player pick yesterday. Absolutely transformed my midfield. This guy is so versatile. I'd love to try Goretzka next to him, but this guy, unreal. And Lewandowski, I've used his cards before. He's a big guy, and normally, no matter what, he feels clunky as hell. I cannot believe how much of a dream he feels on the ball, and his finishing and his goal ratio at the minute is unreal. But anyway, enough of that. Let's get on to tactics, shall we? So we're playing 4-2-2. This is my go-to tactic. It's what I play 90% of the time. I'll start games in this. I'll generally finish games in this unless I need to change. So let's go to some ticky-tacks. So we're going to change mentality. Where are we? Balance. So, balanced and balanced. Nothing too much to report here. I've tried different variations. This doesn't seem right. Let me just double check something. Tactics. I knew it weren't right. Yeah, sorry, I was in the wrong team. Right, sorry, I was going to say that didn't seem right. Right, so we're going to press possession after loss. Because I like it. I don't like constant pressure. It's sweaty. That's for another video. Width, you know, we're going middle of the board. We don't want you too wide. It's not a wide formation. It's a very balanced formation, 4-2-2. So you want everybody to be able to get out to the wings should you need to cover, and then you come inside should you need to cover. Depth. 7 depth. Again, your defenders are fast enough. If your defenders are not fast enough, if you're using cards like that, PK, Puyo, things like that, drop your depth a little bit, because otherwise they're just going to get punished. But if you've got some, you know, there's some top tier defenders out there now, some cheap ones as well. 7 depth, that's where it is. Offensive style, long ball. I've tried a few of these. I've tried fast build up because I'm a position based player. Long ball just works the best. It's just that snappy, somebody's going to make a run, get in, and with the custom tactics that we've got set up, it just works like a dream. Okay, width, we want 3. I like mine compact. If you like to go down the wings, this is probably the formation that's not for you. You can go through the wings, but I like to crowd out, confuse, and get through the middle. Players in the box, we go for 4. You want a fair few there. Corners 2, I score a lot of headers, and free kicks 1, because I'm either going to send somebody in for a run or I'm going to go straight at the net. Okay, so player instructions. So let's start with the keeper. So balanced, unbalanced, nothing to report there. Stay back while attacking, normal interceptions on your centre backs. Stay back while attacking, normal interceptions, mixed attacks on your fullback. Same again on the other side, nothing to report there. Because we're at such a stage now where your players can recover should they need to. I don't particularly go out my way to cover attack with my fullbacks. However, if they're there, they help, but if not, once I get to the halfway line, I sort of release my next lot of players. I'm not one of the, you know, I don't want to be left uncovered at the back. So, where are we? This is what we change. I hate the web app, so it's not showing. So I'll go to the other side. Right, so, basic defensive football, get in the box for crosses, free roams, normal interceptions. The key on here is free roam. Alright, so basic defensive sport, you don't want them dropping back, getting in the box for cross. So should that opportunity arise, you've got an extra attacking option. Free roam is the key to this, and it's what's unlocked my team for these 2 wide players. Now I see a lot of people all the time, even on 4-4-2 when I were having it, I put them on free roam. The reason that I have them on free roam is, for example, it confuses the players, because if you've dropped back, and it seems to work with the AI of your attackers as well, if one of your attackers tracks back, your wide players, or in this case your cams, they'll drift in a little bit and go forward. And I don't know whether it's specific to that player. It doesn't seem to be. I've used a lot of players, but that free roam is absolutely key to unlocking defences, because it leaves you so many options in attack, and so many players, especially if they've got good attacking AI, if they've got high attacking work rates, it's just unreal. Same on the other side, basic defensive, get in the box, free roam, normal interceptions. Okay, CDMs. So for Makaleli, he's got, I think he's low high, perfect for me. That's exactly what I want. So I want him cutting passing lanes, I want him to stay back while he's attacking, I want him on normal interceptions, and I want him covering centre. So he's my linchpin, he's my get out of jail card. He'll drop back between defenders, he'll cover runs. Makaleli for the coins, well, he didn't cost me coins, I did him through fodder. But he's about 400k now, which is very surprising. But again, there's just some cards out there now that that are just there. But I can't fault him. I don't think, unless I pulled a Goretzka or somebody just absolutely godlike, I don't think he'll leave my team. And he's my defensive linchpin. You don't want him doing anything special. His shooting's dog, but get him near that box and finesse shot it, and I don't know why he goes in. But you don't want him doing anything simple. He's got good passing. He's got good defensive stats. I did use him with a catalyst for a while to get that passing up as well, but just get that defence up. Get that defence up. The man, the myth, the legend. This one you just want cut passing lanes. Again, it stops them pesky through balls. This guy's off the ball AI is absolutely... I've never seen anything like it. He's changed my midfield, but this is where you want your more attack-minded or your more well-rounded CDM or centre mid-type player. So normal interceptions, cutting passing lanes. He just gets into position on the higher quality of the player, like with Kimmich. I've noticed it with players anyway. I've used, this is the formation I'm using. I was using Sabitzer before. It was alright, and then I used one of the Liga. I want to say I was using Busquets for a bit, or Llorente, I can't remember which one, mix of both. But Kimmich, completely different player. Cutting passing lanes, he's just helping you out, but because he's more well-rounded, you've got him on balanced attack, because he can dig you out and he can bag a goal. And your strikers, I've tried different things with these, but just the basics: stay central, get him behind, normal interceptions, stay forward. This guy, if you've got 2 million coins to spend, I don't like spending coins. I've got 170,000 coins in my bank balance, as you can see there, and it pains me. But this guy is worth every single coin and more. Stay central, get in behind, normal interceptions, stay forward. Nothing to predict there. So that's my 4-2-2. It's balanced. I can't fault it. Sometimes you can get crowded in the middle. You can get punished a little bit in the middle. Not too much wing play, but if a player plays a lot of diagonals, I did notice that sometimes can be a problem. However, last night I went on probably the best streak that I've ever been in. Now, I'm no elite, fantastic Uber player. I don't intend to be. I'm your guy next door, more than casual FIFA player. I enjoy it. I've got a football in mind. I've been involved in football all my life. I try and transfer some side of the game. You can't. But last night, I think we went on a 10-win streak, and it was comfortable as well. Like, it just... And I don't know if it was just our in high spirits, but Kimmich and Leo went into my team yesterday, and them two guys just seem to absolutely boss the game for me. So maybe it's them. But even before, I've been running this tactic. I didn't notice the downfalls last night. And this, to me, would be possibly and probably, out of everything that I've tried, the best formation and the best tactic for all-around football. You can enjoy it. It gives you a lot of freedom. And that's pretty much it, guys. So I'm going to get that one gone for you. We're going to move on to the next one. And as always, if you can like, if you can comment, if you can subscribe for me, it all helps. If you can share videos, fantastic. And in the next one, we're going to show you how to... Joe Hart's going to be proud of the next one. So we'll see you then, guys. Peace and love.